Oh, I probably should have done that before. Hey, hello, hello, hello. I am coming to you live from my home in Mexico. And if you are here catching this live, please give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments that you're here. Also, I would love, love, love to see a question or a comment or anything in the chat. Um, I am, give me just a second. I'm going to bring it up on my phone. Sometimes it doesn't work on my computer because I can't actually see the comments. But let me just bring this up really, really, really quick. And I would love to be able to respond to you in real time. So, question or comment or there you go. Me talking to me. So, yeah, I'm sure you guys have been seeing my posts about the challenge for those of you that have purchased my book, Seen, Heard, and Understood, Parenting and Partnering with Teens for Greater Mental Health. The challenge is during the month of December, if you have purchased a copy of my book, and it could be either the physical book like this, or it can be a digital version of my book. I'm challenging everybody to post a picture of themselves holding the book or holding the phone with the book so we can see the cover. And if you do that, you will be sent by me a link to register for a workshop for those of you who have bought the book. It's going to be a free workshop, and I'm personally going to teach you two of the most powerful tools in this book. Now, this book was written for parents of teens specifically, but it actually, the information and the foundation of the content of the book can be used for any parenting stage. Specifically, I work with teens, as most of you know, and that's my passion, and that's really my purpose. And the tools in my book, Seen, Heard, and Understood, Parenting and Partnering with Teens for Greater Mental Health, the very first message that I give to parents is go through this book, use the tools yourself. Use them, do that inner exploration, and really uncover where those hidden gems are and those spaces where you're stuck, and maybe where there are belief systems that you haven't unpacked and uncovered, or maybe some childhood traumas. I even go into shadow work and archetypes and things of that nature. But the more that you understand about how you are moving through the planet, you parent, the more you can partner with your children to help them on this journey too. So really the first part is read this book, understand the information, do the work yourself, go through the process of unpacking some of these things, and it'll give you a greater understanding of yourself, which will help you to partner with your children. And mental health, I don't know if you guys noticed, but parenting and partnering with teens for greater mental health. I don't say it's specifically for teens, greater mental health. It's for the family as a whole. It's for your mental health as a family. And that's really powerful, because somebody who hasn't tapped into their mental health cannot facilitate the mental health journey of another person. And you, as the parent, you're uniquely qualified to partner with your children because you are the ones that know them best. So I have had more than, well, not more, actually, just under 500 sales of my book. And I really hope that a lot of the people that purchased my book through Amazon.com are here in my friend list, and you can catch this particular live. And I'm challenging you to post that picture. And I'm really counting on my grassroots community to help me get this word out, because this book is so valuable. The feedback that I've received from this book is stellar. Like, you know, it is life transforming. And I really want to leave a mark on the world where mental health is talked about, it's normalized, and it is something that becomes part of every family culture. The tools in this book that should be taught to every human being. They just simply should. And I don't care how this gets out. I'm really hoping to start a grassroots movement. And I am really hoping that if you are somebody who has purchased the book and read it, I mean, you can purchase the book for as little as $5.99. I mean, that's a really good deal. Purchase the book and give feedback and share this thing with other people. So the tools that so if you have done that, post a picture of you with the book, either, like I said, the digital version or the hard copy version, and use the hashtags that I will put into the chat here or the comments. And I will send you this wonderful a link to a really in-person, personal movement through two of the most powerful tools in the book. Now, I've been teaching these tools to teens and to families for over 3 years, right? These specific tools, I've been using them on myself for 20 years. And these tools are powerful. I'm telling you, they are life-changing. If you are interested in transforming your life, please, by all means, pick up a copy of this book and post a picture, and I will send you the link for this free workshop. I wanted to read to you the intro of the book, which was written by my son, Miro Siegel. And if I can get through this without crying, then, oh my God, it'll be the first time I've read it without crying. But it's really just a page and a half, and it is a wonderful way to really whet your appetite for the journey that you're going to take in this book. So this foreword was written by my son this year, and this is somebody who was raised in partnership and raised with using tools for greater mental health and normalizing conversations around mental health as part of his family culture. So here's the foreword, and hopefully the foreword will whet your lips. Wet your appetite. Oh my gosh. Whet your appetite for picking up this book if you haven't already. If you've already picked it up, super easy. Snap a picture of yourself with the book. Easy, easy, easy. All right, here's the foreword, written by Miro Siegel. Like many other parents, my mother had to learn the contents of this book for herself over the course of my childhood. It was and still is a process of trial and error, during which many mistakes were made and many lessons learned. At times, this was incredibly difficult and sometimes messy, but my mom is not a perfect parent, nor is she a perfect being. No, instead, she was something far greater. Always human. Growing up, I never had my near mythological idea of my parents that so many of my friends had of theirs. My friends had parents who could do no wrong, whose say was final, who demanded respect unconditionally. My friends had parents who, in their relationships, more closely resembled gods than they did people. And how does one learn accountability and vulnerability from a God? My experience could have been more different, Instead of an iron fist, I was raised with tenderness and transparency within a partnership paradigm. In my family, I was able to practice valuable skills like negotiation and compromise, something that was only possible because my mom was okay with being wrong from time to time. I realized that no one was entitled to my respect or my trust because my mom never demanded it, but earned it instead. Through my mom, I learned that it was okay to be wrong, to apologize, and to admit my own shortcomings in order to grow. Through watching her, I had learned how to improve myself and how to genuinely connect with others. Starting to tear up. Instead of hindering me, our family dynamic prepared me for the relationships I would have later on in life. The beauty of having an authentic parent is that it prepares us for the inevitability of our own imperfections and allows us to see others for who they are, not who we want them to be. As I've grown into my early adulthood, I've been faced with the near constant reminders of my own imperfections. This is not a complaint, but simply an unspoken and natural part of life that everyone experiences at some point. Instead of being set back by these reminders, I'm fueled by them. I think of my mother, her beautiful flaws, and the way she worked on herself throughout my childhood. She modeled self-love and patience openly. I witnessed it every day. She never needed to fix me. Fixing herself was more than enough. And while my mom was always there for me first, her compassion could not be contained. And it was not limited to her own son. I can't even begin to recount her selfless acts of kindness over the years. She's connected with teens and listened to them when they felt like they had no one else. And she answered emails, likely in the thousands, from families who needed guidance. She changed the trajectory of people's lives, people she had never even met or previously interacted with, without even expecting anything in return. This book, like every other project my mom develops for teens, is a true labor of love, written as much for others as it was for herself. In this book, everything I mentioned above is on full display. Her vulnerability, her strength of character, her genuine interest and passion for teens. Alongside the extensive research, philosophy, and information contained in these pages, my mom has also fully given herself to you, the reader. I'm a living testimony to the contents of this book. I couldn't be any happier with whom I've become. They say being a mother is a thankless job, but that doesn't feel right here. Thank you, Mom. So again, I can't get through that without the tears, and it's a powerful testament coming from the one that I raised with using these tools and really nurturing mental health as one of those focuses that we are accountable for. Our own emotional intelligence and emotional health is our accountability and our responsibility. And by normalizing this in your family through the use of tools and the use of partnership, you will absolutely raise your own self-expressed young adult human being, which is what we all want. So again, I'm challenging you. to, if you haven't already, pick up a copy of my book or buy it for somebody that you know, and post a picture of yourself holding the book and use the hashtag seen, heard, understood book and tag me, and I will reach out to you personally and send you a link to register for my free workshop for those that have purchased the book. This is a grassroots effort, and the grassroots effort is not about book sales. It's not about me. This is about normalizing and spreading the word that mental health and using tools and creating a culture of emotional intelligence in your family is the most empowering act that you can do, and the most empowering gift that you can give to yourself and to your family. So let's spread this. If you're watching this video and this has been powerful for you, share it widely. I'm going to put the links into the comments. I'm going to put the instructions of how to share your picture and what hashtags to use and how to tag me. Do this on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, or wherever you are social. Again, together as a grassroots movement, we can really nurture our family and our own mental health through the use of the tools in this book. So that's it. Thanks for popping in. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. If you're watching this in replay, please put hashtag replay into the comments, and feel free to reach out to me. Reach out to me even if you don't know me. Let's have a conversation. If there's something that I can do to support you, I am here for you. I am really committed to creating a movement, and I can only do that with you and your help. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being a part of this community, and I will see you on social.